past tense versus the past continuous tense. How do we use them? Well, we know that the past tense is a completed action in the past. We know that the past continuous tense is an ongoing action during a period of time in the past, okay? How do we use them when we're using both these tenses in the same sentence? Well, listen to this example. I was watching TV. This sentence is indicating that it's an ongoing action that started at some point in the past and it continued to a specific point in the past. But all of this action was in the past. I was watching TV. When the phone rang. Rang is the past tense of ring, okay? This part of the sentence is indicating that this action interrupts the ongoing action. So I was watching TV, it's a long action in the past. When the phone rang, this action interrupts the first action. And that's how we use both the past continuous and the past simple tense in one sentence. There are two connectors that we can use here. We can use when. That part of the sentence that we're going to use when must always be in the past tense, okay? I was watching TV when the phone rang. I could separate the sentences, like break them apart and put them vice versa. So when the phone rang, I was watching TV. So if you notice, it doesn't matter where I put that when phrase or clause in the sentence, the structure of the verb is always the same. So whenever we're using when, the verb has to be in the simple past and the rest of the sentence has to be in the continuous, okay, in the past continuous form. There's another connector that we can use, which is while, okay? So while I was watching TV, the phone rang. I was watching TV is the ongoing action in this case. So while has to be with a part of this sentence or that clause that is in the past continuous tense. So while I was watching TV, the phone rang. So the phone ring, okay, rang in that case, it interrupts the continuous action. If we were to break the sentence apart and put them vice versa, the same thing happens, okay? The phone rang, okay, while I was watching TV. So what can you take away from this? When we're using both the past and the past continuous tense in the same sentence, the part of the sentence that we use when must always be in the simple past tense, and the part of the sentence that we're using, the past continuous, must always be with while. Perfect. We will move on with the next part of the course in a moment.